This week we've had a new aircraft that's hit the marketplace and the Flight Sim team is prepping for another beta build for Sim Update 10. We've got you covered with all this week's news, so let's jump into the video. Welcome to another Flight Sim video. In these videos we bring you all the Flight Sim news in one place. So if that sounds right up your taxiway, please click that subscribe button, as 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Sim channel are not subscribed, and it would really help us out if you click that little red button. Before we jump into this week's video, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by FS Academy Mission Packs. FS Academy is a flight training missions aimed to provide you authentic knowledge and teach you how to fly professional and get the most authentic experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Each mission pack has something for everyone, including VFR training, IFR, virtual instruments, cross-country navigation, learn to fly the big jets with Jetliner and Voyager for just being adventurous. Being a real-world pilot myself, I have been using VFR training and cross-country navigation packs to help refresh my skills. FS Academy has been designed and developed by a real airliner captain, so you know that they have been tried and tested to represent real-world training courses. Mission packs are accompanied by theory and charts that are found in comprehensive ground school manuals that can be downloaded. FS Academy is great for simmers who are just getting into the hobby, right up to the experienced simmers that are practicing instrument approaches. Links in the description below where you can pick up your copy of FS Academy mission packs, and I would like to thank FS Academy for sponsoring this video. Time to pre-flights. This week's announcement news. SimWorks Studio showcases some shots of its in-development de Havilland -7. This is a joint project with the pilots group and has been in development for some time now. It appears that the finishing of the external model is well along, and the team has mentioned that the texture work has been complete, with a bunch of real-world liveries will be included, such as a British Antarctic, a Survey Air, Air Greenland, and Byron, and others. SimWorks Studios mentioned that the team is fully focused on the project now and working on the simulation aspects, including cockpit and engines. No ETA when we'll see the -7 in the sim, but of course we'll keep you posted on any more development news. Moving on to our next bit of news, and this one is from Iris Simulations, as they've updated us this week on the PC-12 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The PC-12 has been in development for some time now, and we haven't heard much from the team for a little while. The team mentioned that the Pilatus is progressing nicely, but still has a long way off before we will see it in the sim. They have lost momentum just a little bit as the works on the F-22 change, which has now been scrapped. The screenshots that we can see here are the Xbox version of the PC-12, and the PC version will be more detailed. Nevertheless, it's good to see that the team is working on an Xbox version of the aircraft. No details when we'll see the release, but for now we get to admire these awesome screenshots. Karanada has updated us again on their next project, which is the PC-12. From the looks of the Pilatus, work is now complete, and the team mentioned this week on their socials that the release of the PC-12 will release on the marketplace, and we should expect to see the release in the first days of September. With the marketplace updates each Friday, we could expect to see the PC-12 being released on the 1st of September or the 8th of September. Taxiing over to this week's releases, and there's a new utility that replaces the InSim ATC has now been released, which is called Pro ATC/SR. Longtime simmers of and fans of FSX and P3D have seen this tool around for some time now, but it is now compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Pro ATC promises to be a complete air traffic control solution for the sim. The utility contains a large worldwide database and navigation data, including SIDS and stars. It will support SimBrief integration, as it has many additional features built into the utility. You can pick up your copy of Pro ATC SR directly from their store. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out. Aerosoft this week has released a new airport, and hopefully I can say this correctly, which is at Bruno Trani Airport. This airport is located in South Moravia, if I said that correctly as well, which is a region of Chechnya, and it is the second busiest airport in the country after Prague. Bruno Trani will receive mostly narrow-body aircraft and traffic such as Boeing 737s and A320s. Some of the features we should expect to see in the package is a detailed passenger terminal with interior and animated passenger passengers, detailed marking on the taxiways and runway aprons, bespoke buildings including the Flying Club and also a Aero Flight School, animated locator antenna and passenger flags. You can pick up your copy of Bruno Trani Airport directly from the Aerosoft store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving on to another international airport released this week, and this goes to the developers of Prague Dev Cove with Belfast International Airport. The team have released some well-received airports this year, including Edinburgh and Glasgow, and now it's Belfast's turn. This airport is itself located in the city of Belfast, which is on the north side of Ireland. And Belfast sees a majority of flights from EasyJet, Jet2, and the airport is shared with a joint helicopter command flying station. Features include is the 2022 layout of the airport, PBR textures on all objects throughout, animated radar, window rain effects on the terminal interiors. Well, I've never heard of that before. Static business jets, static helicopters and static airliners have been included, and also has custom ground markings with hundreds of markings. You can pick up your copy of Belfast International Airport from Prague Dev Co directly from the Orbex store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Entering the runway and lining up for this week's sim update news, the Microsoft Flight Simulator team are hard at work with their ongoing testing and development of Sim Update 10. The team did mention they are prepping another build to go out to soon for testers, and the team have released several builds of Sim Update 10 to this point, but we must be getting to the pointy end before the release. If you've missed it, some of the big features we are expecting to see with the release of Sim Update 10 are Weather Terrain API, which will be implemented, a multi-screen functionality. Premium Deluxe aircraft will be unlocked in NVIDIA or NVIDIA DLSS support, wakes for AI ships. We're still not seeing much information around WowSam for Xbox users, and I know they're very much anticipating. Hopefully that will come along and we'll see it with this release. The development Q&A is still on schedule for August the 18th, and hopefully the development team can share some more detail and information on what we can expect with Sim Update 10. This week in the marketplace, we've seen 32 new products. 14 of these are on PC and 18 of these are on Xbox. SimWorks Simulations have released the RV14 on the marketplace, and it is available for PC and Xbox simmers. The other products this week are mainly made up of livery packs, sceneries and airports. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button, as only 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Simmer channel are not subscribed. So if you don't want to miss out on all the Flight Simmer news weekly, please hit that button. We also stream every Sunday and Wednesday around about 7:30 PM GMT 10. Please stop over if you want to join into a large multiplayer flight each and every week. I'm going to leave you with some other Flight Simmer videos here. Please check one of those out, and I will see you over there.